he's able to use this information to sum up a crime scene. If you don't know how to use context clues, I should say, go back, go. The purpose of AI. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's good? My name is Lex, Lecture Javon, whatever you want to call me, or you just call me the homie. If you're new here, if you've been here, what's up? What's happening? What's good? I want to start with this idea. AI, artificial intelligence, is making us dumb, illiterate, and is not allowing us to solve problems on our own. Yesterday, I was on social media, and I clicked on the video, and before I could even watch it for myself, the AI chat bot or whatever the thing is, it popped up and it literally told me what the video was about. And I'm like, bitch, I don't need help. I got offended. And I'm trying not to cuss y'all, but I got offended because I'm like, I don't need help. Like, I can watch something for myself and come to my own conclusion about what it is. I grew up where we had to take a passage, like a paragraph, and really break that paragraph down. What was it about? Who was it about? What are they talking about? If it's hot, what kind of climate could you possibly in? If you hear a lot of lions and elephants, people running around, what kind of location would you probably be in? And you would think a zoo, maybe a circus, maybe a petting zoo. It's getting to the point where AI is thinking for us and is not leaving any room for us to actually mature and evolve as individuals. The purpose of AI, it cannot be any smarter than us. However, it is used, and its sheer design is to learn, to teach itself, so to speak. Movies like iRobot, any other thing that's technologically related, that's basically what this is all based off of. It's teaching itself how to learn, and in turn, it's teaching us. The problem with that is, if all you do all day is look at something, you go, look at something, you go, look at something, go, 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 go back, go, go. How much of it are you really retaining? How much of it did you really notice? Are you really paying attention to what's going on? Or are you just being entertained? If you want to be entertained, that's fine. But are you really grasping the things that are going on? If you watch a movie, I don't know, Lion King. If you're watching Lion King, can you really grasp, what's going on? Do you understand, what kind of location that they're actually in? Who the protagonist is? Are you understanding who the villain is? The dynamics between the characters and, how character development works. The height of the movie versus the plateau, the words that people are using, the jokes that are being made. Do you actually understand? That's what I'm getting to. Do you actually understand? Also, I got these cups from Dollar Tree. Cute. It says sip back and relax. Are you really understanding what it is that you're seeing? When I was a kid, we used to have little picture cards, and they'll have a picture a mom and a little boy, and they're sitting at a dinner table, and the little boy is just sitting there with a frown on his face. And they'll ask you, okay, what's going on in the picture? If you don't have good context clues, if you don't know how to use context clues, I should say, you might just say, oh, he's just mad. Okay, but mad about what? Can you actually tell the story of what's going on? Okay, further speaking, it's a dinner table, and on his plate, he might have broccoli, mashed potatoes, and I don't know, some fruit. Using your context clues and how, kids typically operate, they usually don't like anything that's green. They don't like any vegetables. You can infer that it's dinner time. He has food on his plate that he does not like, and now he's upset. Simple. But there are a lot of people that can't go that far and really dissect the image. That's something that's dangerous. Also, before I forget, recently I posted a couple different things video-wise, and I noticed that there were a lot of profiles that didn't even, who are these people? Aside from them just being random people, because I don't know everybody in the world, but some of these people aren't even real people. These are literally chatbots. So when y'all are arguing with these so-called individuals and so-called profiles, they're really just chatbots. Y'all are stressing yourselves out talking to absolutely nobody. These chatbots, these AI bots, they are learning how to argue so you can waste your time. They're getting a rise out of you. They're stressing you out, and you are allowing yourself to be stressed because why are you arguing back? Block, delete, and move on with your life. I've had to do that. I've gotten way better because before I'm just like, you know what, you got me fucked up, but I'm just like, you know what, delete. We're gonna save some time here. Even if you are a real person, I still do not care. I'm gonna treat you like a chatbot because why not? One thing I've been watching a lot of is Monk. I don't know if y'all seen that show, but like, side note, I've been watching a lot of Monk. Actually, I also grew up on like crime shows like CSI Miami, CSI New York, Criminal Minds, and all of that. And you had to be able, these people had to look at a situation and say, okay, based off of this information, these things are all possible, without being like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm looking at, because how does that help anybody? Problem solving. These people are professional problem solvers. And the thing about Monk is just, he's gathered so much information, and between that and then also he just has it in him to, you know, to be able to dissect a crime scene, and it just makes sense between using science or geography, you know, business, like any type of avenue that he needs. He's able to use this information to sum up a crime scene or sum up a crime that has actually happened. Hopefully all of this is making sense to y'all. I don't know if it is, but I just wanted to throw it out here anyway. If you are unable to tell the 4 W's and the H, to who, what, when, where, why, and how, it's not that you're stupid. It's that you need to go back, and you really need to go back to the basics. I myself, I like to go back to the basics. I like to read things that I've read before. I like to read articles. I just like to read. I'm a bit of a nerd. But I just want to make sure my mind stays sharp and that nobody else is thinking for me, because I don't need help. What the fuck I need help for? I don't need you to think for me, especially not I don't need no fucking computer. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't need a computer to think for me as I record this on a device. So, yeah. AI is cool. It helps. It's assistive. But ain't nothing like the old noggin, like the old thinker. If you think that AI can do anything better than you and that you are useless, put down your phones. Put down your phone and really, really commit to doing things on your own for yourself. Think about how things were before we even had all these devices. Kids, is a little bit different for y'all. It's different for y'all because a lot of y'all grew up on the internet. I remember the internet from about 5th grade. No, I'll say about 4th, 5th grade. But we didn't have like everything that y'all got. We didn't have Google yet. I'm telling my age, I'm 33. But we didn't have Google yet. Yahoo was starting to, I think that was kind of getting a little bit newer. MSN? Ask Jeeves was our chat GPT. And it was another one. He was like a little paper clip, and you would ask it questions and it would give you an answer. So that was our chat GPT. And then sometimes he would like, I can't answer that question because I don't know it. So we've come a long way. We had books. We had the library. I don't even know if y'all even have libraries at y'all schools anymore. Like, this is kind of where we're getting to at this point. I like using regular books. I like to, ain't nothing like opening up a book and actually reading. For the most part, I believe that, and also I think scientifically speaking, reading from a book, you know, turning the pages and actually taking notes and whatnot, that activates a certain part of your brain that helps you actually remember things and retain. Not so much as what a computer would do. That's why I really don't like to like read off of computers. I really don't like to take notes on computers, because it's just like, once I turn this off, like I don't have that information anymore. So I like to have it right in front of me where I can like take notes. Like, that's my thing. And also, I don't even think some of these kids even know how to look up books. Like if you were to put a kid in the library and say, hey, you got 5 minutes to go pick out a book, they wouldn't even know what to do. You just don't understand how to find what it is that you need. You're not always going to be able to ask somebody, hey, where can I find this? Sometimes you're going to have to figure it out on your own. But I really feel like as a society, we're just getting to a point where we've gotten so spoiled that we're unable to do things for ourselves. And that's an issue. I'm not going to say like AI or, you know, the internet is a bad thing. I don't want to throw that out there like that because it's not bad. But it is hindering us from being our highest and best self, okay? We do use it as a crutch, myself included. I do use a lot of Google as a crutch, which I am very much so trying to get away from that. That's why I like to find books and whatnot. But yeah, and I don't want to take up too much time because we're already like 12 minutes in. So I just want to wrap this up and just say, make sure y'all are not allowing the internet and technology to take over your life. Use it to the best of its ability, but don't forget that you have a God-given brain, and nothing is more important and nothing can surpass what it is that God gave you, and it's up here. So y'all take care. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe. Yeah, get off the phone, get off these devices a lot more. Like after this, I'm about to edit this and I'll be done. So yeah, take care. Bye.